here. There we go. All right, guys. Hopefully we'll have some more people joining us here. Like I said, we had a little bit of technical difficulties getting the message out with our texting service, but I'm so glad to see you guys on here. This message and this Zoom call is really to focus on what's going on with our live stream. Everybody knows that this week, this Thursday, starts the very first ever Juice Plus Live Home Edition. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be record-setting and record-breaking performances for everybody. So obviously there'll be some hiccups along the way, but I think the potential here as people learn to adapt and evolve with technology, it's going to be even better than before. I think that it's going to be really, really exciting. And of course, it's going to build some anticipation for Indianapolis with everybody looking forward to face-to-face meeting in person in the fall. So I think we kind of got a double whammy there. What I want to do primarily is talk a little bit about that. The email going out with the link for the Juice Plus Live broadcast should be going out anytime. We have not got the email yet ourselves with that link, so I don't know if anyone has. If somebody has, you can raise your hand. It was supposed to be going out today, but we heard from the home office that there may be some delays with the link. At any rate, the link would be inactive until Thursday anyway. So as long as we get that link before Thursday, we're all good. Thursday the 23rd, it kicks off. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to share my screen right now. I'm going to share my whole desktop and just get you guys to follow along with me real quick. On our Juice Plus Insights, guys, this is your virtual office. I want everybody to be aware where this is. Under the Juice Plus Live Home Edition right here, this is everything you need to know. I mean, hey, they put it right there for us, okay? And I'm just kind of walking through, holding hands on this. I know a lot of you guys do this every day, and a lot of you guys look at this. This is really for the people who don't do that. Adding more participants. For some reason, it's got me set to where everybody has to be admitted into the room. So under your Juice Plus Live Insights, what we have here is all of the details about the schedule. And this is important because I would love to see you guys start sharing this stuff in bits and pieces, like just the Thursday event, you know, share a link to just and look down here at the bottom. If we scroll down to the bottom, they've got great examples about the images that you can use, right? And this one here for Thursday night of Dr. Sachs, you can share that and say, hey, it's going on. Or maybe take some of the verbiage out and just share a little quick thing. How you market this is going to be totally up to you. What the home office has done here is provide us with some awesome, catchy little tools. And as we keep on going down, we get a real overview of how the entire conference, how the Juice Plus Live event is going to roll out. If you notice here, they're focusing on Thursday night, your belief in the product, your belief in Juice Plus. And you see this lineup from Janet Black and Paulo Teixeira and Sean Hopkins. We've got Meredith Martin and, of course, Dr. Sachs talking about epigenetics. Here's the title of her speech right here, Spanish only from Dr. Mercado, and Janet Black closing it out. So we see that Thursday is all about hammering home our belief in Juice Plus. So we're going to roll on down and see that Friday is reinforcing our belief in the home office team. And again, this is where Janet Black's going to open up. Jay Martin is going to be talking. A great lineup of people. If you haven't heard Dr. Manfred Lamprecht talk, really, really great. Liza, and of course, they're bringing back Tim Blank and Stephen Ritz with the Tower Garden and the Green Brox machine. What the home office does for us and for all the representatives of Juice Plus is really unheralded. I mean, what they hand us, what they build and invest tens of millions of dollars and hand us is phenomenal. So we really want to make sure that we highlight and hit that hard. And we're going to scroll on down. And the belief in the business will be Saturday. So right there you see our belief in the product, our belief in the home office team, closing out with our belief in the business. Now, I'm going to pause right here because I want you guys to know right now we have huge changes going on with the home office. And I'm going to stop sharing here and pop back over. Huge changes going on with the home office staff. What's happened is anytime you have incredible growth it kind of demands change and evolution. So that's really what's been going on. We have a business model that everybody's after right now, a way to work remotely, work from home, virtual work from anywhere. We have that. So we've had just this explosion, and the home office also gave us the Come Join Us Blitz. So I want to also add congratulations to every single one of you guys who took advantage of that April 14th and 15th Come Join Us Blitz. Raise your hand if you guys got anybody signed up on that. Raise your hand if you didn't have a clue about it. Get on your virtual office. Come on, guys. That's what it's there for. The Come Join Us Blitz was fantastic. And I really applaud everybody that took advantage of it. Each rep had a chance to sign up a new rep, and they were going to waive the application fee, waiving the fee for you to get a new team member and do what you're supposed to be doing anyway. So Hazel Rambottom, she's 90 years old. Her team put on 13 new reps in that 2-day period in 48 hours. Yeah, she's 90.
Great.
That's, I mean, absolutely fantastic. Awesome. So that was really good. And those people now have a chance to take advantage of the rest of the Come Join Us Blitz by getting bonuses. A $400 bonus here, another bonus there. So some really, really great bonuses coming up for the people taking advantage of that. And for all of us, everybody that just joined in the last 30 days, you guys, you need to promote the fact that the company has rolled out a bonus and incentive package that includes, if they fast track through the program, if they build their momentum, if they hit it hard, the maximum they can get, which is mind-blowing. It's a 6-figure income in bonus money alone in the next 12 months. So I think that is astounding, and that's something you should be talking about. Oh, hey, by the way, right now in the global economy, 99% of all people are looking for 2 things. They're looking for a way to make their family healthier. They're looking for a way to help their family boost their immune system to defend their bodies against viruses of all kinds. So that's one thing. The other thing is a chance, opportunities to work from home. A lot of people have been laid off. I mean, you guys see the record numbers of unemployment. The unemployment rolls are rising. And even though they're opening up the economy, that ripple effect is going to last for months and months and months. And people are always going to have in their mind now the idea that work from home businesses and virtual businesses are suddenly way more appealing, way more legitimate, and way more, there's a lot more of them. So we need to be there to seize on that and take that opportunity, because suddenly what a lot of people would scoff at as, I don't know about that, now is totally legitimate. Everybody's willing to take a look at it. And I want you guys, every single one of you, to realize, because we're closing out this live home edition on Saturday with belief in your business, I want you guys to understand that the company and home office, they know they want to send everybody back out into the workforce with that kind of mentality and that kind of momentum, with their belief in their business. Because right now, if you're working from a servant's heart and you realize that sharing this product and sharing this business can impact the world in financial and health ways like nothing else out there, then you know it's your duty. It's kind of your duty and your responsibility as a good citizen, as a good neighbor, as a good family member. You don't have to get yeses from everybody. It's not even about that. But it is kind of our responsibility to share this product in this business and to let people know that it's here. Because people will genuinely be resentful towards you if you've been sitting on this and they're out there looking and experimenting with this and experimenting with that. And the whole time you've been like, oh, well, that's what I do. I work from home. And they're like, why didn't you tell me? So don't judge people. It's just your responsibility to share it and say, hey, guys, I don't know if you're interested or not, but I have a great business where I can work from home. I can work from the beach as soon as it's open again. You head on down to Jacksonville. I can work from wherever I want. I can quarantine and still earn an income. I can quarantine and still share my product. I don't have to touch the Juice Plus. I've got a home office that's going to manufacture it for me, store it for me, bill my customers for it, take my orders, ship the product. I never have to lay a hand on anything, not order forms, nothing. It's literally the perfect virus quarantine kind of a business. So we have that. And if you don't share it with somebody and they find out later that you've been sitting on this gold mine with a shovel in your hand, right here, ready, and you just never did, I just didn't think of sharing it with you. I really don't care anything about you, So you look at it like, hey, you don't have to do it. I just want you to know what I've got. It's kind of a gold mine, Everybody that's got their wine or smoothies, here's sip time.
Yes,
there we go.
Love it.
All right, so timing is everything, guys. The changes going on with the home office because of all this growth, because of the Blitz program, they are really focused on what we call getting the right people on the bus and the right people in the right seats. So a lot of the home office staff is moving around, a lot of really exciting promotions going on there. And we're going to hear more about this directly from Janet Black. So I don't want to steal all the thunder on that, but just know that personally knowing all of these home office people and seeing Jason LaChance come in, seeing the, a lot of these people move into leadership positions as their knowledge of the business, the industry, our company in particular, the inner workings of the compensation plan, how we sign up reps, all of those things, watching these people grow, just like they watch us and we watch you guys as a team grow and evolve and build into and kind of grow into leaders and into new roles in our positions in the compensation plan. It's fun watching them do the same thing. So a big thing that's happening is the United States was once divided up into 5 regions. So those 5 regions evolved into 4. And now it has actually evolved into 3 regions. They're just going to have a central, an east, and a west, and it's going to be really great. They've streamlined some things. Some of the Midwest, I guess the great, what I call the Great Lakes states, are going to slide into the central, and all of the Northeast and Southeast are going to merge into one East Coast region. So those things are going to be pretty exciting. And we've got to look forward to the rollout of who will be handling each of those. And those of us who are on the NMD call got a little bit of a preview on that. And that's something that we can all look forward to on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday with the home edition of Juice Plus Live. But I want you guys to know that the Juice Plus company is behind the scenes every day hustling. I mean, a building full of people working to constantly streamline our compensation plan, our product development, the research going on behind it, and that's going to lead me right back into our next thing. I'm going to share our screen again and jump back into the research, which will roll out on, let's see here, research, belief in Juice Plus. Okay, so we'll have Sean Hopkins talking, and it will be Dr. Manfred Lamprecht on Friday talking about, he's the director of clinical research. He's going to talk a lot about, and Liza Peppel as well, going to be talking about the product updates, what new and exciting things we can learn about products coming out, products that we already have, ingredients, and all of the research being done behind the scenes with those. When Tim Blank comes out with the Tower Gardens, I can tell you this in advance. The UK just saw a 60% increase in Tower Garden sales.
Wow.
All right. An explosion in the Tower Gardens because everybody's looking to buy and get their own produce, ways to get their own produce, ways to get their own food. So the Tower Garden is a huge tool to make that happen. So bringing Tim Blank back to the main stage and Stephen Ritz with the Green Brox machine should add a lot of excitement, a lot of enthusiasm, obviously, as only Stephen Ritz can do. Right now, the Tower Gardens have boomed so much that a lot of the parts are on back order. A lot of the parts it's even difficult to get them because orders for Tower Gardens are through the roof. So if you haven't found a way to incorporate the Tower Gardens into your team, into a Juice Plus product that you share on a daily or weekly basis, I really encourage you to get on the Juice Plus YouTube page and look at the Juice Plus videos about the Tower Garden. Check out those things and learn some of the verbiage. I encourage everybody to get one. With the payment plan, I mean, you're really looking at spending $45, $50 a month. for a tower garden, and they're just exciting. They're a lot of fun, and it's like anything else. If you're part of the company and you take your business seriously, it's nice to have a firsthand experience with the products. You try all the products. I'm sure that everyone here has used the complete shakes at one time or another. Our family goes through bags and bags a week because my parents, everybody works out here, and we all literally drink multiple shakes every single day. I know they say you should have one every other day. A bag with 15 servings is supposed to last you a month. It doesn't last a week here. No chance. So we love the products. We use the products. We have 6 tower gardens now. We'll probably get more. And I encourage you guys to do the same. So that's my take on the tower gardens. And as far as our timing, the timing with this product, we've talked a little bit about already. We've talked about the fact that we offer something that everybody needs, and we've always had that. This virus and this quarantine have brought the world together, you know, despite the divisions and the differences of opinion on how it should be handled and the timelines and all these things. The bottom line is that we're all experiencing the hardships, the fear, the difficulties. You know, life every day is going to throw a little bit of a mountain in front of us and another obstacle. My dad has always said, you know, God's going to throw you a curveball. How are you going to swing at it? You know, so that the mountains and hurdles that are placed in front of us, it's up to us how we respond to those. And it's up to us how we behave as leaders for our team, our family, our church, our community to watch us and see with what attitude do we address this hurdle in front of us? With what kind of a demeanor do we carry on? You know, are we the type going, I can't believe this, man, this is terrible. Or are we the type going, you know what? I've got a solution to this. I can't figure out the DNA sequence of the virus and come up with a vaccine, but Dr. Du Bois can tell you all about the epigenetics of Juice Plus and a healthy diet rich in fresh fruit and vegetables. And I just so happen to have that. It can be delivered right to your house for your whole family, you know. And so how we handle it and how we approach it is gonna be totally up to us. And people will remember you for how you handle yourself and how you become a center of influence during times of crisis. In the military, everybody says it's easy to be a hero when nobody's shooting at you, you know, and when there's no crisis or no stress, you know, everybody can be a hero. I would do this, and everybody can Monday morning quarterback. Well, right now we're in the midst of a crisis, and everybody on this call has a chance to be a hero to the people around you. To be positive, to be encouraging, to be hopeful, to be uplifting, and to share the solutions that we have available to us. And that's the Juice Plus company in a nutshell. I mean, we really do have a great, viable solution. And I encourage everybody to look at it that way mentally, because I'm an optimistic person by nature. So I like to stay upbeat. I like to stay positive and motivated. And I like to see that I'm having some sort of an impact on the people around me to encourage them to, you know what, live your best day, you know, make this day the best day you've had yet. And that's all that we can really do, you know, that's all that we can encourage our people to do. So let's stay positive, let's stay upbeat, and realize that in this business, I've witnessed several waves that have come through the business. And I remember distinctly the late 1980s, 1989 through 1992, 93. I can remember how that wave impacted the business. I remember watching the people in the business that were earning, you know, 5-figure, big high, you know, $50,000, $60,000 a month incomes leave the business. You know, they had better offers, they had this, whatever. You know, the parable of the birds is that, you know, you sprinkle your seeds everywhere you go, and with the knowledge that the birds are going to get some of those seeds. Not all of your seeds are going to fall on arable land and take root, right? So the birds get some of them. I'm telling you guys right now, we're in the midst of one of those waves, not just in our company, but in our industry and in the global economy. So this is a wave that's poised to be the biggest one ever. And you guys are all positioned to take advantage of that. And you can paddle, and you can drop in on this wave, and you can ride it, or you can pull up and let it pass you by, or you can let it tumble you forward and crash you. How we handle this wave right now is completely up to us. The company has laid out the tremendous bonus package, all of the blitz and things like that, the Juice Plus Live Home Edition. They're rolling with the punches. They're adapting, involving, just like Darwin said, a successful species must do. Adapt, evolve, take advantage of the environment that you find yourself in. So the company's doing that. It's up to us now to do the same thing. And if we want to come out on the other side of this wave, standing back and looking there and saying, I told you so, know this in your own heart. You're going to make the most of this wave. Let your team members see in you, however long you've been in the business, whatever level of success you've had in the business up until now, put it aside and say, here I am now. Here I am right now. Nothing else matters. How I got here doesn't matter. All that matters is I find myself in the fortunate, blessed position to be in front of a monster wave of economic and health opportunity where I can have a tremendous impact on my own family and on every family that I come into contact with. What am I going to do? Ladies and gentlemen, what are you guys going to do with this opportunity? It's yours for the making. So with that, I'm going to